What you are seeing is the dispute which is going on between the society members. I had seen something like this the last week also. Now, what is very interesting here is you see these kids playing there in the park. Now, most of these people who are fighting in front of these kids and showing a complete disagreement, that too with a lot of emotions pouring out. I had also seen people trying to handle each other physically to an extent. Now, this is a complete example of a dialogue failed. Now, these kids who are seeing this dialogue being failed, and they're also seeing the stands being taken, they're also seeing the rage where somebody has attempted to handle somebody physically. God knows what must be the state of mind of these kids who sometimes get into their play. And look at the two situations here. The grown-ups are not holding the hands. Well, you see, there is a group of small kids. They are time and again holding their hand, getting into a play, appreciating each other. What an example for these elderly people to learn from this small group of kids who are irrespective of who's going to get what, whose position is what, who is what in society. They're just not bothered about it. They are into their flow, they are into their game, and they are into their fun. While here, the dispute is not yet resolved. Rich people, you can see the numbers of cars which are being parked, which will give you a fairly good idea in terms of what exactly is the type of opulence these people are experiencing. But the fact is, they've collected a lot of money, but they've not learned how they all need to stay collected to create what is important to all of them. At this moment of time, I'm there on the terrace reading a book, and suddenly the sound of people screaming, the sound of people fighting made me brought to the parapet wall of the terrace and convinced me to pick up my iPhone and start recording. Check, the kids are still playing. They're still into their fun. They had a short fight. Somebody wanted a swing but could not get the swing, but they've adjusted. The other chap has got a swing. But look at these grown-ups who are still into disagreement, who are still into no conclusion state. Oh, this has taken an interesting turn now. We have a police wala guy joining in, and this police wala guy is now talking to the members of the society. We call it a society, the name given to the society. And look at the way how disintegrated the society is. And this is what happens when you have a disintegration of the society. You have people from outside pouring in, people from outside coming in and trying to deliver justice or make sense to the situation when they are not fully aware of what the reality on the ground is. And what is now going to be delivered, I'm sure, I would definitely validate it by talking to some other guys out there. But then the fact is that what is going to be delivered by the police is going to be a half-baked solution, which will be a symptomatic solution, and I'm sure it's going to stay on for some time. And after that, the disease and the problem would crop up again. I'm really convinced that you just got to look around. You just got to look at the two different group of people. You just got to observe them. You just got to check not only what is happening, how is it happening, but also go deeper in terms of where all these people are coming from. Are these people aware that where are they coming from? Are these people aware that they are fighting for the short-term things and the long-term consequence of what they're trying to achieve would never be there? I wish that the better sense prevails. But what an interesting sight to have a look at these kids and to have a look at these grown-ups. That is why somebody has very rightly said, the child is the father of a man. I wish these people learn to resolve, learn to dialogue, and learn to stay together and make this life more beautiful to each other. Thank you very much.